My name is Father Tree John Bosco Nguyen. I am the pastor of Our Lady of the Mountains in Jasper, Georgia. Jasper is about 45 minutes north of Atlanta, and I would like to welcome you to our parish, especially those who are pilgrims through the TV network of Maria Vision USA. Why do we have pilgrimage? Why do we have Jubilee Year? Why the theme that Pope Francis assigned for us, Jubilee of Hope? You know, pilgrimage, Jubilee, the virtue of hope are very profound in our Catholic faith. Pilgrimage because living on this earth, we are living on a pilgrimage and our final destination is heaven. And as we make the pilgrimage together, we aim at the goal, the common goal that is our final destination of heaven. On a pilgrimage, it's very important for us too to have our fellow pilgrims to travel with us. And that's why in our Catholic faith, in our Catholic spirituality, community is so important. We have to have fellow travelers to come with us, to travel with us to the final destination. Jubilee Year. Jubilee Year is the regular Jubilee Year happens every 25 years. This is a time of grace that the Church offers for us so that we can be reminded of this wonderful opportunity together. Jubilee Year is a time of grace because through some certain dispositions of our life, exterior practices of our faith, we receive the graces from God, the plenary indulgences. All of these are necessary for our journey to heaven. Jubilee Years, journeying with our brothers and sisters of faith, we are also reminded of the community of the saints. And as we know, we have the people who have passed away who are now still during the purification time in purgatory. So the graces that we receive, the plenary indulgence that we receive during this Jubilee Year, out of charity, we give to them, right? We ask God for the forgiveness for these souls in purgatory. Jubilee Years of Hope, Pope Francis designated as hope. Hope is one of the three theological virtues: faith, hope, and charity. Hope is very important in our journey. If we don't have hope, and especially hope that is built on faith, then we are not able to fulfill God's commandments. God's commandment is to love one another, to love God and love one another. Without a trust in God, we don't have that strength to love other people as we are supposed to. We're not able to love God because God is the creator of all and He loves us first. The hope that is built on faith never disappoints, whereas we can be hopeful about so many things in life, and those things cannot guarantee the success, the outcome that we expected. But when we build our hope on faith, really, we will never be disappointed because God is faithful to all of us, even when we are not faithful to Him. One more time, I welcome you to the pilgrimages, and I invite you, if you have the opportunity, to make the pilgrimage to our church, Our Lady of the Mountains in Jasper. A little bit of the geographical knowledge so that you know that in the Archdiocese of Atlanta, there are 6 churches that are designated for the pilgrimage, for the people to visit. We are one of the 6. So the next time that you are in town, the next time that you're in the Archdiocese of Atlanta, I welcome you to our church. Thank you.
My name is Carol Skaronsky, and we're at Our Lady of the Mountains Catholic Church in Jasper, Georgia. I'm very privileged to be able to worship here, to be a pilgrim, and we're all pilgrims, and this is part of our journey. Every day is a new chance to worship, to glorify God, and to share the journey with other pilgrims. Every day we're renewed, refreshed, restored by the Holy Eucharist, and to be able to come here and to be in the true presence of our Lord with our fellow pilgrims is just such a privilege, such a blessing, and it gives us the strength, the courage to follow God's will, to know God's will, and hopefully to share His love and our faith in Him.
Hi, I'm from Our Lady of the Mountains. In fact, I have moved here 2 years ago, but the funny thing is that I visited this church a long time ago, but I always felt that there was something that is like, you know, it touches your heart when you come here. And so when I retired, I said, hopefully I can come to Jasper. And it took me 1.5 years to find a house, and I was getting, you know, I couldn't find a house, and I said to God, you know, I came here, in fact, I said, Lord, I think I'm not meant to come to here, so I'm just gonna move on. But then a few days after that, someone from my realtor said, hey, there's a house in Jasper that you may want to look at. And I really didn't want to do it anymore because it was kind of, you know, it took me 1.5 years. But I went ahead and did it. And sure enough, that was the house. And we closed the house, etc. I did not know that the house was like 10 minutes away from Our Lady of the Mountain. So I was meant to come here. And every time I come here, you can feel the grace from God and the wholeness of many people. We're a smaller church, but I believe that, you know, you can feel the presence of our Lord. And I've been always praying that more people come and see that they can be touched by that. You know, Our Lady of the Mountain is an awesome church. It's a smaller church, but I think many of us here know that Father Tree is a great parish priest. He's a very humble priest, and he has always given us wisdom and inspired us to, you know, to be a better person, a better Christian, not just Catholic, but to help a lot of people. In fact, when I go out and some people ask me where I come from, which church I go there, I say Our Lady of the Mountain. And I said it's a small church. I said, oh my God, that's an awesome church. Everybody, I think people in Jasper know about the generosity of Our Lady of the Mountains. So I hope you can come and visit us and, you know, feel, you know, we'll be happy to help you or one way or the other, and come visit us so you can see how beautiful this church is. Aside from it being beautiful, you can see, you can be touched by the presence of our Lord and Our Lady of the Mountains. Thank you.